This is a 31-year-old Mark III Volkswagen Golf called Gumphrey. Can it drive around 14 countries in 14 days? How much will it cost? Is it even possible? Well, we decided to find out. This is it. This is day number 1. Let's get down the port and get checked in. Nice cars here today. There's 2 Jag types, Ford RS 2000s. We've got a supercharged Sierra here. Thank you. Cheers mate, thanks so much. The car is ready to load. We're going, we're loading. So Gumphrey had got through a first hurdle of getting through report and was on the ferry ready to go to France. Now in Calais. Let's get off the ferry and start this epic European road trip. Day number 1. Although I was technically now in France, I was actually doing France at a later date in my road trip, so I carried on driving through France into the Netherlands. I don't know where I am. I'm trying to find fuel, so I turned off the turning thinking that's the turning that I needed, and now it wasn't the turning that I needed. Find a pair of scissors, tickling my ear. Ah! I'm now only an hour and a half away from the first stop in the Netherlands. If I was travelling at 70 miles an hour, I'm not travelling at any speed. Thankfully the traffic did clear up and me and Gumphrey made it towards the Netherlands. Now just going past a place called 10-2 Stellingswilling. As I hadn't made plans of where I was going to stay each night, I had to find a local campsite. The name of the campsite is Heerhofstation. Welcome to the Netherlands, where you have a lovely row of beautiful houses, and then on the end of it, have a gigantic beer factory. I eventually found somewhere suitable to stay overnight in the Netherlands. And then a group of jolly ladies found me and decided to teach me how to dance. This is me dancing.
Okay.
Thank you. Have a good evening. I'm now heading back towards the car. Currently sitting in the back of my car eating my green salad. It's quite tasty. Unfortunately, I did actually forget to bring a fork with me, eating the salad. We shall call it a night and be nice and fresh and ready for Germany tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. See you later. Day number 2 of my epic European road trip. A jumper, it's a bit cheerful. Thankfully, because I drove quite far into the Netherlands on the first day, it wasn't too far until I reached the border of Germany. I'm going to make my way across half of Germany, so I've got half today and half tomorrow. Welcome home, Mr. Golf. I'm sure you all know what an autobahn is, actually a motorway without a speed limit. This has to be one of the most dodgiest tunnels. I'm starting a bit tired. Yeah, there was a small fire. I don't know if that's hot enough or not. I'm going to let that cool down. I'm taking it over there just in case it does explode. Bye. Ah! Ooh. Let's go try it. It isn't actually too bad. Here's a little fact about my car that if you didn't really know, I actually have a hole in the top of my fuel tank, which only allows me to put a maximum of 25 litres in it at a time. Lunch is going to be ham with some sort of crab paste. It's not too bad. After eating my rather weird looking sandwich, I jumped back into Gumphrey and headed further into Germany. However, a slight change in plan. So this is where I am at the moment, and I've driven halfway across Germany towards Czechia. I'm going to drive a bit further. I drove further down the road and decided I need to head to the local supermarket. I can only apologise for what I'm about to say. But there's not much room left in my car. What have we got here? I'm useless at shopping. So far I've bought a bottle of Coke, some pickup biscuits, some oil, 2 bags of sweets and some Nutella Goes, so E10. Does that mean it's economical, which means it's going to be more expensive? After a bit more driving, I arrived at my overnight stay.
Nationalität?
UK. It's sorted. This is more like it. Thank you, that place. I have no idea how to pronounce that. That's not an elephant behind me, that's a man blowing his nose. So as the sun sets out here, I've got the barbecue ready to cook my Hellraiser. This is tonight's dinner. It's lovely. Pretty much it for the end of day 2. Day number 3 of my epic European road trip.
But today I'm going to Czechia, which is a completely new place.
Now leaving the campsite. Thank you, Stad Cabin Schweinfurt. That nav is on. We've got 444 kilometres. My breakfast. Today's breakfast is Nutella. Beef. Squash. Just sitting in the sun without moving. It's now climbed up to 42 degrees.
I cooled down a bit, then headed back on the road towards the Czechia border.
In a few hundred yards, we will be approaching the Czechia border. Welcome to Czechia. Oh, made a bit of a mistake. As you can see here is a perfectly good petrol station. However, when pulling in, I saw a sign, you can see there, it says 31.50. That confused me a little bit because 31.50 doesn't really make any sense. It's not 31 euros 50 per litre. Basically, because now we're in Czechia, they don't actually accept the euro. I'm now going to have to drive half an hour back away from where I need to be. Believe it or not, this is actually 2 lanes. There's a squeeze. Yeah, boy!
After heading back towards the way I just came, I finally found a petrol station.
Let's take euro and Czech. Hopefully, the fuel that I now have in my car will last me all the way through Czechia until I get to Slovakia the day after. Just look at this road. Look at this road. All the buses here in Czech all run off these power lines. Every single bus has like a tram line attachment to it.
I carried on driving through Czech until I found my overnight stay.
So that's pretty much the end of day number 3. I'm safe and sound in Czechia, my car's nice and safely parked up. I'm going to spend the night here. So until tomorrow when I'm driving from here, Czechia to Slovakia, it's time to say bye, goodbye. Day number 4 of my epic European road trip. It's still very early in the morning. It's only still about 6:30 in the morning. I'm going to enjoy the sunrise as I drive towards Slovakia. 4 hours 26 minutes. And remember kids, stay hydrated. This is the detour road from the main road. Car currently with windows wide open, it's still 34 degrees. This is the border to Slovakia. Welcome to Slovakia. It's almost like London. As you leave like London over flyovers, you kind of get the big like national signs. One other thing I've noticed about Slovakia, the roads aren't in great shape. Found somewhere shaded. Unfortunately, I seem to have woken up the neighbourhood dog over because I still can't find an internet signal. I've now driven to the nearest town to hopefully find either some Wi-Fi signal, data signal, or a campsite. So far I found none. I have internet signal. 13 minutes time I will be at a campsite. Well, that's disappointing. No answer from that number. Oh, I'm going to use my old friend Google again to see if I can find somewhere else. This one looks a bit more promising.
Pink.
Yeah, but no.
Only one night?
Yes, no tent, just car. It's 12 euros for the car, 3 euros for me, so it's 15 euros, but then I have to pay 87 euros to rent the space out, which that's a no-go. Oh. What the actual hell? Oh, yes. Pizza, honey chocolate, the pastry thing, which for 9 euros I've managed to get all that food you just seen. So, bon appetit.
Until I found myself my overnight stay at a local supermarket.
It's now getting dark. The derelict, I don't know if it's derelict or it's new. I then made my bed in the back of the car at a local supermarket car park before going to sleep, ready for the next day.
Day number 5. Smell of nice fresh pastries and croissants. Oh no, I only got one left.
Now on the road to Hungary. 2 hours 20 minutes until I get to the destination I'm hoping to get to today in Hungary. Now these roads are lovely, however, I feel a bit seasick driving them. I carried on driving, but unfortunately the road conditions did not get any better. Anyone ever seen Final Destination? But they are still. This is the border. Welcome to Hungary. Unfortunately, the road still did not improve. But I don't feel well, ladies and gentlemen. I really don't feel well. These roads are not fun. I carried on driving along the horrible roads until arriving at my overnight stay. I'm a panorama camping. I'm now here at my overnight stay in Hungary. So much stuff to sort out.
With the car sorted, I took the drone out and went for an explore.
And that's the walk done. Good afternoon. I'm horrendously bored. I've had a couple of beers to try to pass a bit of time, which now makes me not being able to drive my car. Ooh, don't catch it. You can't see me. There's just nothing, round here. We'll play poo sticks, but it's not even in water here. They don't look like much, but give it a whole bite. That one. So that's basically it. I will update you. I will update you late. Time to say. There's a big thunderstorm coming, as you can see. The sun has now completely gone in. As the thunderstorm rolled in and the sun set, I got into my car for my overnight stay here in Hungary, ready to wake up tomorrow to drive towards the next location. Day number 6. We are still here in Hungary. Today we are driving to Croatia. I've got to drive all the way through Croatia. It's an 8.5 hour drive. I'll see you when I'm back here. There's mosquitoes everywhere out there. On the road again. The roads are definitely getting worse. Oh my god, what do I do? This doesn't really make sense. I just want to get out of Hungary, I just want to get off these roads. Little did I know to this point, but while driving towards the border to Croatia, one of the biggest hurdles of this trip was about to happen. We are now approaching the border.
I'm still at border control. There doesn't seem to be a lot of activity going on.
My phone?
Not insurance.
No.
This is insurance MSC.
Okay.
This is Sony. Do you have here or no?
I don't have this number. Okay. Yeah, basically I've forgotten to bring my car documents, so they're not allowing me through the border. So, welcome back to Hungary. The border is there. Need to get across there. I then came up with a very clever plan. I'm going to attempt to go to Slovenia, drive through Slovenia. Up here is the border to Slovenia. Hopefully getting to Slovenia without any control, and then drive through Slovenia into Croatia. I did make it into Slovenia, however, just up ahead on the roadside were the local police. Been stopped. Hello. Morning. MOT. After waiting a very nervous 20 minutes for the police to do his check, he finally gave me the all clear. However, up the road was yet another check. This is me getting through here.
Where are you going to?
Croatia. I've got a friend's house there. They asked me if I had my paperwork.
as you know I don't. Once I'm through here, I am in Croatia. We're in Croatia! Welcome to Croatia. What's this? Another border control. Now drive ahead of us, guys. We've got 463 kilometers. I'm in Croatia. Yes! You would not believe how much happier I am now.
With 7 hours to go until my destination, I got on the road. However, this has continued after this lady decided to drive into me. Thankfully, everything was okay and I got back on the road.
6.5 hours. My ETA. Oh, that's not good.
And I decided I'd try to work out where my paperwork for the car was.
By any chance, have you seen my logbook for my car?
Jesus Christ, no.
Okay.
One of the main reasons why I was so determined to get into Croatia was I had a friend who had a house there and he allowed me to stay there for a couple of nights, which is a well-deserved break that I think I needed. Even though I was to a tight time schedule, I couldn't help but stop to get the drone out to look at some of these spectacular views. As amazing as those views were, I had to get in the car and head towards Croatia, as I was running out of time. However, the views just kept coming and coming. I'm going to have to stop for this. At that, for a view. Run up here. Look at that view! Look at it! What? I know, I'm tight for time today. I've got to get to the house in Croatia. I've still got an hour and a half of driving to do. It's completely silent until I start filming. And it's raining. I got lots more miles under my belt until I got closer and closer to the house in Croatia. Okay, I'm now 24 kilometers away. There it is. Look at that view. Oh my god. It's quite tight. I have no idea what to do now. So I am now here in Croatia and all day here tomorrow. So that's pretty much it for today. See you later. Good night. Day number 7. I'm here in Croatia. Let's go to Croatia. So after exploring the beautiful location of Croatia around where I was staying, I decided I wanted to travel a bit further afield. So I got back in the car and made a choice of where to go. Let's go to Split. Let's go to Split first. Firstly, I need to navigate my way out of here. How tight this road is. As I was navigating my way out of these tiny little roads, I got a phone call from a friend who actually grew up in Croatia. And he said, he's saying, try the local foods. It's spelled Hrnovka. It's a bit of a split decision here. After exploring the beautiful place that is Split, I headed back to the house and set myself a challenge. I've got to buy myself lunch, but it's got to be something traditional. I've got to buy something that is Croatian. Let's go. Didn't look too bad, but it wasn't really more like a shop.
Hello?
You sell food?
No, not yet.
No, what time?
Next month.
Oh, okay. Back to Gricko's and I'm going to try some chichi.
Cevapi?
Yeah, ketchup.
Ketchup, okay.
Definitely just come out of more stuff than I expected. I asked for chichi kebab. I think they may be two separate things, so now I have a chichi and a kebab.
It's time for Food Review with Ginger Mafro.
This is you know when you get like proper sausages and you barbecue them to perfection? That's what this tastes like. It's good. On to Tregog. Little tiny islands. Big people think I'm a tourist. Now, where am I going? And that was Trogir. Toggy. That was Toggy. That was that. Try. Can you stop talking, please? As the sun sets over this incredible place that is Croatia, it's time for me to say goodbye. Day number 8. I am still here in Croatia and I am driving to Slovenia. So I packed up all my belongings, left the house that I've been staying in for the last couple of nights, handed back the keys and got back into the car. Next stop, Slovenia. I stopped over to the local supermarket and found what I was looking for. Into beers. And then the other side we got, and then it goes immediately into beers. Get to the end of this aisle. What we got here? Beer, as far as the eye can see. Beer. And then we've got refrigerated stuff. So you guessed it. Beer. Oh, on the other side is beer. Food review with Ginger Mafro. Back on the mountainous road, guys. Driving many miles on these beautiful roads was great. However, with the hole in my fuel tank, it wasn't long until I needed to stop for fuel. How's it accepted Duo so far? Except yeah, guys. I can't say sunshine without going into some sort of accent. What's happened to a sunshine? And it's raining. At 2 miles time is the border from Croatia to Slovenia. Wish me luck, guys. Here we go. Hello. I've been pulled in, guys. Okay. Thank you. And you. Bye-bye. I'm through. It's all very nice people, actually. Believes that I am now in Slovenia. 57-mile drive. 2 hours. 2 hours. 2 hours to do 57 miles. And what a miserable day it is. Lots of tractors. That's the first thing I'm going to tell you about Slovenia. The sun has come out. We're 31 miles away from basically the top of Slovenia, which is what I'm aiming for tonight. So it's basically averaging 30 miles an hour. Okay, we have now made it to Slovenia. Obviously I know I've been in Slovenia for a while, but I've made it to my point of rest in Slovenia. As you can see by this beautiful light, the sun is just setting over here. Day number 9. Let's go! Can you guess? That's not a pan of chocolate, that's a croissant. With chocolate. They even bring their tractors shopping, look. Tractor! Every day is a bit full off the car. I drove further into Slovenia until I reached the dreaded border control. That is the Slovenia/Austrian border. Just through that tunnel. Wish me luck. I'm going in. Literally. Passport. Yeah, done. We are now in Austria. After avoiding being spat on by a llama, I got back in the car and drove some of the beautiful roads that Austria had to offer. As I drove into the next village, there was an unbelievably loud noise. What the hell was that? That scared the tractor. What is going on here? This is brilliant. Look at that view. Now here, well, I think it's camping.
One night is 12 euros.
Oh. Oops. Back on there. I think. After exploring this beautiful landscape, I just had to make my way back up the hill towards the campsite. Made it. Back at the car. Until tomorrow when I'm driving from here, Austria, to Italy. Goodbye. Day number 10. Got woken up about 3 o'clock this morning with really heavy rainfall. I think it might be raining. Ready to go from here in Austria to Italy. Italy, here I come. The thing of it being a Sunday is that it's very difficult to find a shop that's open. We are very shortly approaching the Italian border. Wish me luck, guys. Oh, please let me through, please. We are now in Italia. Woohoo! Maybe there is no border control, maybe that's it. I'm in Italy. I haven't found anywhere that's open, and I tidied the car up yesterday. I found these. So, I've got 12 pickups. And now it's raining. I left the back window open this morning. It's been raining for the last 10-15 minutes. I love puddles. After driving many miles and driving past countless shops that were closed, I eventually found somewhere that was open so I could get some food. Yeah! I got pain de chocolat. Cheers. I have absolutely no idea where I am now. A very cobbly road. After a bit more driving, I finally found the campsite. Got some bad news, guys. My pickups are melted. It's like dandelion seeds flying. Look, all in my hair. Filling my car up and go for a little explore. It's drone time! Go! I cut the drone flying short due to the weather taking a turn for the worse, so I jumped back in the car and thought I'd just show you what happens with all the equipment at night. So I have an inverter which is running up from down there, and that charges my laptop. Memory card out of the main camera comes out and goes into there. This phone that I'm using now would also be plugged into it, and also the drone will be plugged in. Bit of a mess. It's an organised mess. Yeah, Switzerland tomorrow. Goodbye. Number 11. We are leaving here in Italy and we're heading to Switzerland. Motivation is most definitely required today. I have none. It's going to be a long day. 7 hours, 17 minutes. I think the exhaust noise is getting worse. Now actually at the Swiss border control. They all looked at my car, but none of them actually stopped me. Now in Switzerland. I bought some Filus. 242 miles, guys. We've got fuel, we've got food. Let's go, go, go. As the temperature continued to rise, so did the mountain roads. It just kept getting steeper and steeper. How steep this hill is. How much we've just climbed, and my bad, Chris. In the snowy peaks of the Swiss Alps. It's 33 degrees and I'm standing on snow. Can you sit through? I was looking forward to the Swiss Alps. They haven't disappointed. Petrol done. After the incredible drive through the Swiss Alps, I headed my way to the very top point of Switzerland to find my overnight stay. Unfortunately, I was going to stay here for the night. Free parking here. I mean, there's a bit of a noise. The train line just there, the main road just there. And it's all going well until one of these buildings lets out its most horrific scream. But it's kind of put me off staying here tonight. I found a service station. It is in the wrong direction, unfortunately. What happens when a tram comes? Where do I go? I made my way to the services. Unfortunately, the bad luck continued. Oh, where's the services? That's where I want to be. It's taking me to a locked gate. I'm getting annoyed now. Everything's going wrong. Forgot to press start and record on the camera, so I was just talking to myself. After 20 minutes of aimlessly driving, I finally found the services. However, I'm starting to say 3 hour parking. So I'm going to stop here and try to get a few hours sleep. I'm going to end the vlog here today. Goodbye. Good morning, welcome to day number 12. It's now 5:30. Today's mileage, we've got 172 miles left, which is going to take about 3.5 hours. You can see on the window and on the outside, it's miserable. Croissant, croissant. We're currently in a place called Watson's. I don't know what lane's we're in.
I finally found the correct lane and I headed my way out of Switzerland, through the busy town until I got to the dreaded border control.
See you soon, bye. He doesn't know he should give a passport back because I'm crazy. We have now made it through the border of Switzerland. We are now in France.
Of course, the next stop was to get more fuel.
Oh, sacre bleu. We've got 124 miles left to go. Super U. Beer, Monster, 6 bags of crisps, this, like a potato salad but ham. La baguette! But let's keep going. Weather is now taking a horrible turn for the worse. I'm still very tired. While I was filming this bit, my right shoulder started getting rather damp. I'm assuming just because when that closes on that, it's not putting a rubber seal on it. Somehow it's managed to get worse. Look at this weather. Look. It is absolutely buffing it down. It's a long hill.
I headed my way through the torrential rain into a local town and finally found my campsite here in France.
One card for one night.
Oui, mais alors faut vous mettre un peu plus.
Well, as they say, while in France, eat a baguette. This opportunity and go for a quick explore. We are in a place called Metz, M-E-T-Z. I've now found my way back to a campsite. It's so hot. It's literally come from one extreme to the other. Okay, welcome. You can see now the sun has gone down. I'm saying goodbye, goodbye. Good morning. Today is day number 13. I am still here in France. Donald. Been the best start to the morning. Morning. Today we are leaving here in France and we are going to Luxembourg. Anyway.
I headed my way out of France, but of course, there's one place I needed to stop. I got the fuel, got back on the road, and made a very short journey into Luxembourg.
Right up on the top, on the horizon, is border control. Welcome to Luxembourg. It's 9:10 in the morning and I'm already in Luxembourg. I'm now here at McDonald's. Double chicken burger, a Pita Mac. I'm going to take a little tour into town. Now leaving Luxembourg town centre. Just stopped over here at a service station. Main reason being I find anywhere else I can actually stop at the moment. I'm sure it's getting hotter in here. It's not broken, but it's off the scale. It's so hot. In the shade it's cooled down to 44. Always forget to turn the microphone on. I had a guy come up to me and basically tell me that I've got a 12-hour limit here. There is another service station just across the motorway, so I'll see you on the motorway now. I'm now the other side of the motorway. So
So I now have 12 hours on this side of the motorway services. We are now here. That there is, so I'm right on the border of Belgium, so I can't really drive any further. So yeah, there's not really a lot more I can do for this video. Until next time, driving from here, Luxembourg, into Belgium, say goodbye, goodbye. Good morning, I've got my breakfast. Welcome to day 14. I'm still here currently in Luxembourg, but today we are driving through to Belgium. 3-hour journey to my destination. We are now actually approaching Belgium. Welcome to Belgium. We do so well. We're now in traffic. Thankfully, after just a few minutes, the traffic did clear up. However, the fuel level was very low. We are now at a fuel station. The last fuel station of Epic European road trip. Fingers crossed anyway. We are now exactly 1 hour away from the destination.
But first, I headed into a local town to have an explore.
I'm now here in John. Let's go exploring. What an amazing place that was. Summer loving happens so fast.
Summer loving happens so fast.
Shush! We're now 2,000 metres away from the next service station. Okay, so I have now made it to my overnight stop here in Belgium. Basically, I'm just in a service station. And what I'm going to do now, I'm going to get some... It's shut. And I'm going to get up in the morning and I'm going to drive from here to Dunkirk to a ferry terminal. The final day. It's currently it's 5:15 and I shall be heading to a ferry port. All I can say is I'm glad it's the day I'm going home and I've not got to spend a day in this. We are here, we are here, we are here. That ends. What?
Unfortunately, we weren't there, we weren't there, we weren't there.
Oh, I've got lost. I think I'm walking for some reason. We are now here.
Can go in 20.
20, merci. Merci, au revoir. Just gotta get through French border control.
Okay.
Merci. Au revoir. Just gotta get through customs, which is the next bit. Doesn't seem to be any customs here today. You see the TV shows where they do like car shows and they get all excited about how they've like made a connection with the car, and you think that can't be true. That's a load of nonsense. No way you can make a connection with a car. But I really have. I've just done over 3,000 miles in this car. I've travelled around 14 countries in a 2-week period, and this thing's just kept going. I love it. It's things really don't die. It's been quite an incredible trip. I've had absolutely the time of my life. I'm so glad I've done it. I'm so glad I've made it. The Epic European road trip is over. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Yeah, just share this video and just get it out there. Thank you.